GPT-4o is turning the world of visualization upside down. Now even a sketch made on a napkin can be turned into a photorealistic interior. No rendering, no SketchUp, no technical knowledge. Hi, I'm Piotr from CG Wisdom, a place where you can find software tutorials, design tools and AI-powered workflows. Today I'll show you what GPT-4o model can really do and tell whether it's the end of the industry or a new beginning.
Let's start with the basics. The new model is available on chatgpt.com. Initially, only users with a paid subscription could use it, but now it is also available in the free plan. The interface is simple. You can interact with it using images and words. To turn a simple SketchUp view into a photorealistic visualization, just formulate it neatly and the model proceeds to generation. It creates its interpretation based on the provided information and does it really quickly. At first glance, everything is in its place. We have 5 pink chairs, a carved door portal, a dark oak floor, and other elements characteristic of the base image. But there are also some visible imperfections. There's a TV hanging in the kitchen, some strange cabinet, and the view's proportions are vertical, not square. So the scale of this interior has changed significantly. That's because the prompt is too simple. It's a bit like telling an employee to do it right? How? It's best to clarify. I'm replacing a simple prompt with a more thoughtful one. I'm developing it, focusing first on spatial context. I'm describing what's in the input image so that the model better understands the scene and doesn't guess, specifying exactly what should remain untouched. Something like, keep the arrangement of all furniture, scale, color scheme, and distinctive features. I am adding information about lighting. In my case, it's realistic daylight coming in from the left side. I am defining the overall style, which is a modern interior style but with class in a premium aesthetic and so on. Finally, I'm adding information about the proportions. GPT handles all popular proportions well, but it's safest to choose a square layout, horizontal 3:2 or vertical 2:3. With such a prompt, I can expect much better results. However, it's important to remember that generative models tend to hallucinate. Creativity is their inherent trait, and it can sometimes be difficult to restrain it. Undoubtedly, though, the frame I received is better than the previous one. If I want to change only a section, I can quickly select it to change, for example, the material of the pink upholstery to green velvet. It's worth noting that GPT should not change the shape of the seat. I send the instructions, and then wait a moment. Beautiful. The effect is exactly what I expected. And now look, what happens when I don't highlight anything and request a style change to loft? I want visible bricks and brown leather. This time the prompt isn't as precise, giving the model more freedom. Again, it turned out fantastic, and the only thing that bothers me is the lamp. It looks unnatural. So I select it again and at the same time change the floor to concrete. It will fit better with the style I've chosen. This is exactly what I needed. There are no complicated functions here. The model understands natural language and the whole process is really enjoyable. I don't have to use views from SketchUp. It can be just a regular photo, again converted into a loft style. GPT kept all the details, and if needed, I can ask it to add a curtain. The model truly understands a broad context and knows that due to this change, it should be a bit darker inside.
Okay, admit it, it's impressive, but it's just the beginning.
Let's imagine I have a furniture store and in it, products photographed on a white background. It looks great. But customers would like to see how the furniture looks in an interior. I upload the pack shot and add a short, concise prompt. Instructions about the appearance of the furniture, the atmosphere, ending with an indication of the style, in this case, Scandinavian. The result is phenomenal. It could actually go straight onto the website. These kinds of images work much better on the imagination than plain photos on a white background. And one more quick example. I would like the orange chair to be in the place of the yellow one without any additional spatial changes. For GPT, this is not a problem at all.
From the point of view of furniture manufacturers, it's an absolute game changer.
Paid plan users can also use Sora to create images in a slightly more advanced way. Upon visiting Sora.com, similar to ChatGPT, you can upload an image and add a prompt. I choose an empty interior that I would like to furnish. Here I have the ability to generate 2 images at once, or even 4 with an even higher plan. I can set the view proportions and even select some filters. There's no generate button here, but there is a remix button, which basically works the same. It creates a ready furnished interior according to my instructions. Did I already say it's a game changer? In Sora, you can also create videos based on a generated image. Again, you can choose the proportions, resolution, video duration, and number of iterations, even up to 4 videos simultaneously. After a short moment, you can see the result. The trees outside the window are clearly moving in the wind. The effect is random because I didn't enter any instructions. I can try with a slight camera movement, but from experience I know that Sora doesn't handle such complex compositions very well. When it comes to video, I definitely prefer local generation, even with Comfy UI, which might seem complicated, but in the end works the same. I upload an image, describe it in the prompt, which then based on my settings generates a film. It's quite enjoyable. Local interfaces such as Comfy UI or Forge UI are a topic for another occasion. If you're interested, I refer you to one of my courses on CG wisdom, such as the course on Stable Diffusion in Architecture and Interior Design, where you will find much more information. Let's get back to GPT.
For some, it's a revolution. For others, it's the signal to adapt quickly. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did AI just take the work of graphics designers away? Or did it just open a new door? If you want more videos like this before GPT takes over this channel and starts speaking my voice, then subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.